We're waking up again. That coffee's kicking in, everyone. So forgive me. We're kicking it. We're getting started. By the noon show, I'm going to be fantastic. All right, so 25%. Again, that live 25, that 25% off. That is going to give you exclusive limited time discounts for all of these pieces we are showing off. So we're going to show these pieces off, and these are incredibly intricate artistry, and this is all connected to Balinese metalworking, the Balinese Hindu culture, and that Live 25 code, we're going to make it super seamless to shop here. So we're going to show off these pieces. And you're going to put those shop codes in the chat. We make it easy. Shop 1, shop 2 are going to correspond to the items. And I'll make sure I shout that number out. And you're going to put that in the chat, and we will get a direct link. You'll get a direct link. We'll send it out. And then you can look at those 360 view videos, those photos. You can look again at those intricate details, because I'm going to try to show off these pieces the best I can. We'll put up on the screen in the back, you'll see those close-up photos. But again, the attention to detail up close is one of those most gorgeous things. I'm looking at it, and I just can't get over that these are handcrafted, artistic. These are just artistic, beautiful masterpieces representing, again, that Balinese culture. So we're going to have some fun today. And again, this is your morning wake up call from Emily May from Shop LC. And we're going to have lots of fun. So let's do that. Get your cup of coffee, and we're going to embrace the Bali legacy and the world and history, the beauty, all the historical craftsmanship behind these pieces. So let's get things started. And I'm wearing one of the first items that we have. And this is going to be a DeJoy Bali Legacy oval shape bracelet in sterling silver. And look at the artistry. Look at that craftsmanship. So I did notice as I put on some of these pieces, it was amazing, because most of Bali legacy pieces are going to be made out of sterling silver. This is a very, very popular metal because it's easily versatile, it's malleable, and you can really have that handcrafted detail in that look. So in it, you get that really distinctive, eye-catching look. And all these pieces are going to be distinct, unique, and going to catch your eye. So what I love about these is you're going to see all types of, it's like a sculpture on your hand. And so when I put these on, I was like, ooh, it's nice and cool. Again, it's a little bit cooler outside in the morning. And I was like, ooh, putting these on, and I felt the coolness of that metal, which shows you just how tactile these pieces are, right? You're feeling all of the senses. You're feeling, again, all of those sensations, the beauty of them, the coolness of them, the weight of them. And that's really special when you can actually put it on and feel that artistry on. So this piece right here is one of the first pieces that we're going to show off today, that Bali Legacy piece. And I do have to tell you that we do have some sizes available. We have 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. And look at that attention to detail. So right now I'm wearing a 6.5. So it has a little bit of slack. So it has, again, I have a pretty petite wrists. And so this is about 6.5 inches. And right now, when we look at Balinese crafted jewelry, these Balinese culture in jewelry making goes back thousands and thousands of years, and they put a lot of meaning into each and every piece that's created. It's based in Hindu and Buddhist cultures, created around the 10th century is really where that jewelry making began. And a lot of those traditions started with, like many jewelry pieces, goes back to all of those religious pieces, those ceremonial pieces they would use for those religious ceremonies. They would go back and you're going to see some of these pieces that are going to be very reminiscent of that. That's going to really remind you of that beauty, right? And a lot of the royal courts had a lot of symbolic motifs, and you're going to see some motifs throughout the pieces today. A lot of the Balinese legacy culture pieces are going to be connected to a lot of nature. We're going to have a lot of flowers, a lot of animals. We're going to see some dragonflies, some snakes, and some flowers. All very important symbols and motifs in Balinese culture. And over the centuries, again, artisans have used different techniques to create jewelry and to create that handcrafted look. And you're going to see four very distinct techniques when it comes to Balinese jewelry. You're going to have filigree, granulation, you're going to have chasing, and you're going to have a repoussé. And those are four very distinct techniques that Balinese culture used in creating and just kind of really making that historical, symbolic, and very meaningful pieces of jewelry. And so those, again, Balinese jewelry making goes back thousands of years. And so all of those jewelry makers have really mastered the craftsmanship, the history, the symbolism of creating these beautiful masterpieces in these sterling silver. So again, we're just starting off. You might be like, we're just starting off with a simple bracelet, but it is not simple at all. It is elaborate, it is intricate, and it is very much a unique standout piece that is absolutely stunning. So right now, this really is also reminiscent of a little bit of that Byzantine style chain, right? We are very familiar with that chain as well here at Shop LC. So you're going to have a lot of those interlocking metalwork of that sterling silver. And that sterling silver, this is going to be 15 grams. So 15 grams. So that really has some weight to it. But let me tell you, it's nice and cool on your wrist. It's very soft on the inside, and it really feels nice and comfortable on. And again, even though it's an intricate design, you might think, oh my goodness, that's going to be too difficult to wear. But honestly, I'm putting it on. I'm going to wear this the whole time. And it feels very, very light, very comfortable, which I love. I want those elaborate pieces. I want those show-stopping pieces. And all of these pieces in sterling silver. We're going to also have some gold as well, but mostly sterling silver. And these are going to be great for every day. You can, again, wear it with other pieces. It's going to balance out, elevate your style, elevate the look that you're going for that day, but also give you those pieces that people are going to talk about. So what I love about this Balinese legacy piece right now is those oval shape links. You're going to have them intertwining all really, really close together, They're intertwining. And then look at that clasp up above. That clasp up above is absolutely stunning. So we're going to have this one insert tab. And this is so intricate. Look how gorgeous that clasp is. It's absolutely stunning. It's designed, look at that. It is designed even on that clasp. So you're going to have a one-sided insert tab because, again, that is really, really popular in Bali legacy designs, is having that one clasp right there. And that is so gorgeous. It's very light, and it's 15 grams, and it's probably about a couple millimeters wide. And you're going to have all those intricate chains working together to create, again, this is a perfect sterling silver oval shape bracelet. We have some verified reviews as well. So let's look at those real quick. Let's see what our friends have to say about this one right here. And this is our shop one item. So all you got to do is put it in the chat and we will get you that direct link. All right. So Bali Legacy Sterling Silver Oval Shape Borobudur Bracelet. This is by Melinda. This review, I've quite a few pieces, and I have not been disappointed. I absolutely love this bracelet and very happy I made the decision to add it to my collection. If you are undecided about purchasing Bali Legacy pieces, just make that one purchase, and I really believe you will not be disappointed. Liddell also says, Balinese beauty, fabulous bracelet. I am falling in love with Balinese jewelry with every new piece I add to my collection. I wear the clasp on top of my wrist so it can be seen because the clasp is beautiful in and of itself. You won't be disappointed. So look at that. That is what I really, really loved. Look at this. Look at the intricacy of that clasp. It's absolutely stunning. And that shows you that handcrafted. This is like carved, beautiful, beautiful clasp. And again, that is going to be a mixture. We have 4 different types of techniques that Balinese jewelry makers use to really create that look of that handcrafted metal. So we do have this, a buy more, save more, which is a buy 3, get 15% off. It is that most popular bundle when we're talking about bundles, when we're talking about buying in bulk, buying pieces for friends. We're going to want to make sure that we are, again, looking at those deals, and we have those exclusive deals for you this morning. Or if you're watching a little later on YouTube or on the ShopLC website or mobile app, they're going to be linked below. Or Facebook even, you can watch it back. They're going to be linked below. So right now, we're providing an 80% discount on this, an 80% discount on this bracelet. And I do have, so I have a second one right here too. So I'm going to show you that you can really stack these as well. So look at this. It is so it's nice and cool. It's nice and cool on my skin. And again, it shows you, look at that. It's easy to put on. You're going to just insert that. Oh my gosh. And then you have that one clasp. And look how easy that is to put on. And look, you can make a stacked look as well. That is all shop one. Right now, again, we're offering an 80% discount. And right now it's $119.99. And then with that live 25 code, you're going to get it for $89.99. And let me tell you, if you have not heard about Budget Pay is so convenient. It is interest free. And all it is a financing program. It's not a credit card. You don't need to have a credit check. And all you need to do is, again, we have different credit cards and also PayPal. We also take Google Pay and Apple Pay. And right now for this Shop One item, look at this. Shop One, you can get multiple. Again, buy 3, get 15% off. Right now for a single one, it's just 4 payments of $22, almost $23. So I'm going to round up real quick. And if you do $23 a month for 4 payments, that is $5, almost $6 a week for this gorgeous sterling silver Bali inspired, designed, handcrafted piece. And again, these are roots. These jewelry making roots go back thousands and thousands of years, around the 10th century. Again, very distinctive. So all of these pieces, as we go along, are going to be even more elaborate, even more distinct. And over centuries, a lot of that Balinese culture has mastered that artisanal technique, those artisanal handcrafted techniques. And a lot of the Balinese culture believe that they credit the gods for teaching the art of jewelry making to humans. So they really take it super seriously, and they really have a lot of pieces that are going to not only connect to the human world, right, but also the spiritual world as well. So these are going to be really powerful, distinct, unique pieces that have a lot of meaning. And we're going to continue on with our Shop 2 item. And this one is definitely going to have some meaning behind it. All of them do, but some of them have, again, a little different meaning behind each and every piece. So I'm going to show this one off. We're going to go to Shop 2. This is going to be a Bali Legacy. Look at this. All right, this is a Bali Legacy bracelet as well. And this is, again, it is the year of the snake. So this is a Tulang Naga chain with snake bracelet. So most of the time, Bali legacy pieces are going to be made out of that sterling silver, but sometimes you get those accents of other metals. And look at this. This is 22 carats, everyone. 22 carats of vermeil yellow gold. 22 carats of vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. That is so stunning. Look at that. So it is the year of the snake. And we're, again, snakes have a lot of symbolism when it comes to like any culture. Snakes have a lot of meaning. Again, snakes shed their skin, right? They shed their skin and they take that layer of skin off. So that's really connected to new beginnings, new chapters. And look at that handcrafted. Each piece is so delicately and so gorgeous. So look at that beautiful clasp. It is going to be that insert tab. Then we have this rope-like texture, those intertwining metalwork, that sterling silver intertwining, creating that rope-like texture. And what's great is it does have some movement to it. So it's not completely stiff, right? It is really has some movement to it. And then this upper part is going to be where that snake is. And I love how we have those spirals moving around on that back end. We have that gorgeous snake slithering through that top part of that kind of a brooch on top. And it really just stands out so powerfully in a really powerful way. So when we look at snakes, they're connected to growth. They're connected to transformation and also rebirth and protection. So a lot of times snakes get a bad rap, but snakes offer a lot of protection in Balinese culture. Snakes mean a lot. Again, also connected to that the spiritual world and that human world. And this is going to be really just such intricate artistry and intricate craftsmanship. It's absolutely stunning. So what I also love about this is there's even on the inside of this bracelet, it is handcrafted. So we have this rope-like texture interwoven like a basket. So it really kind of creates that woven basket look in that larger band. And then we have that larger kind of snake-like texture. And then on top of that 22 karat vermeil yellow gold. That means that yellow gold is going to be around 90% and more of pure gold. So this elevates the value of this piece. This elevates the beauty of this piece with that 22 karat vermeil yellow gold. And right now we do have this piece in 3 different sizes. We have 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. So we do have those 3 different sizes. So that's something to consider, is this one does have a little bit of movement. So this does, as you can see, look at that. It does have some movement to the bracelet. And then that top part is pretty solid. So it's kind of a mixture of, I'm going to show you real quick. It's a mixture of those kind of movable, softer tennis bracelets or those traditional sterling silver bracelets with a little bit of that sculpted look. And look at what it looks like. You can wear it again. This one is 6.5, I think. So I could wear it a little bit higher. I could wear it a little bit lower. And it's absolutely stunning. And it is the year of the snake. So again, a very powerful motif, connection to nature. That is something that is very important in Balinese culture, in creating jewelry. A lot of the motifs you're going to see are connected to flowers, gardens, and those are all very important connection, again, to nature and have a lot of profound spiritual meaning. So, and that is what we're going to show, those natural motifs, those sacred motifs that really lean into the beauty and meaning behind that Balinese metal work and jewelry making. So this bracelet is going to be a total of 20.85 grams. So as I said, the sterling silver, the more these pieces get more elaborate, the little bit heavier weight they're going to have. But honestly, that shows the level of care, the level of detail that goes into handcrafting and creating these pieces. It shows the power of them and the beauty of them. So right now, this is normally around a $950 piece. This is around a $950 piece. But we are giving this to you. We are offering a 74% discount. And then right now it is $249.99. It is $249.99. Absolutely gorgeous. I do love how this is like a graduated pendant. So we have this large sculpture of the snake on top, and then we have a little bit smaller graduated rope-like sterling silver band. And that is $249.99. But with that live 25 code, everyone, it is going to go down even more. That is an exclusive discount on our Bali Legacy pieces this morning, bright and early. We're giving you those discounts. And right now it's $187.49. $187.49. So you're saving over $60 on that gorgeous piece. And right now you can even do that budget pay, which is interest-free, easy. And it gets divided. And right now, 5 months, one payment would be $37. Let's say round up to $38. And then it would be about $7 a week. $7 a week. Again, that is like a cup of coffee. That's maybe a quick meal. Again, so that shows you how easy it is to get these legacy style pieces. Absolutely stunning. Again, I am blown away by the artistry of these. And again, such care and delicacy, just delicate and stunning artistry with these symbolic motifs. We're going to continue on with our shop 3 item. We're going to move on with our shop 3 item, which is going to be another bracelet. This is going to be another bracelet, but I really am blown away by the level of detail. So again, this jewelry making technique has been mastered over thousands and thousands of years. The Bali legacy of metalworking, of manipulating, again, the metal to move, to create these sculptures around your wrists, around your ring fingers, around your neckline. Again, that is the gorgeous sculpting of this metal is really showcased in the intricacy of these bracelets. So this one, look at this detail. Look at the handcrafted detail. So right now we do have sizes 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. We have 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. So I wanted to show you that this one is a little bit different handcrafted look. Right now we do have those 4 oval chains working together in a really, really tight formation. But then it alternates to that rope-like texture as that sterling silver interweaves in between. So you have 2 different types of sculptured sterling silver. So you have 2 different styles working together to create that alternating look. And this, again, has a little bit of flexibility, so it can move around a little bit. And then look at this large clasp chain, that lobster chain. So it's not just a basic lobster chain. Even that has a little bit of sculpted metal. It has the same rope-like texture, that the rest of the chain has. It continues on. So that's what I love, is like this attention to detail, again, rooted in that jewelry artistry making from thousands of years ago. And this really gives you a mix of traditional craftsmanship with that sterling silver, but it gives you that a little bit of that bohemian chic look, but also a little bit more traditional side as well. So you're getting a mixture of all of those themes working together. And this one, again, goes with everything. You could have, again, wear it to the office or wear it taking care of the grandkids running around town. Or you can plus it up and have it ready for those special occasions, those big weddings, those big celebrations, those anniversary dinners. This, again, is one of those handcrafted pieces doing two different metalworking techniques, interweaving those sterling silver rope-like textures, kind of that Byzantine style. You're taking those 4 chains, interlocking right there, and then alternating with that smaller rope-like texture. So this is going to really have a little bit of chasing, which is those lines, those textures, as well as the manipulation of the metal and those twisted looks. So you have a lot of filigree here as well. And that is going to be that is where you see those spirals of that metal interlocking and working together to create that texture, that movement through the pieces. So this is shop 3, everyone. And we do have those 3 sizes available. And this one would really look great with my shop 1 item as well. And that's what's so great, is each one is going to be unique, and you can pair them together. You can stack them together. You can create, again, this beautiful sculpture on yourself that really, really stands out. It's going to be eye-catching. Again, we're going to be checking. People will be checking you out. Eye-catching. And also unique. It's going to be super, super unique. So everyone, this one right now is usually around a $600 value, but we are giving you that 82% for 82% savings. Right now, these are $109.99. Gorgeous handcrafted Balinese jewelry bracelets. It is $82.49 with that live 25 code. And then with that budget pay, this one's going to be 4 payments. 4 payments of just $20.62. So that is only $5 a week. $5 a week. That is incredible in order to take these beauties home. All right. That was shop 3, everyone. That was shop 3. So we started off with 3 really traditional Bali legacy pieces that are going to show you how that metal working, the manipulation of that metal really creates these tableaus, these gorgeous sculptures on your wrist, rooted in thousands and thousands of years of the Balinese culture, really mastering the craftsmanship of this handcrafted jewelry. And we're going to continue to see the beauty of this style, all rooted in Hindu and Buddhist culture, and started in the 10th century, started out with elaborate religious pieces, ceremonial pieces. A lot of royal courts had a lot of these symbolic pieces, and we are bringing those pieces to you today. So we're going to show off one of the first necklaces that I have in the collection today. And a look at that. So I believe, am I wearing this one? I am wearing it as well. So I am wearing it. You can see, again, this is going to be a 20-inch chain. And this is more than a chain, everyone. This is a necklace. This is a braided necklace in sterling silver. Look at that. This is absolutely stunning. And look how gorgeous that clasp is. It is a one-sided insert tab clasp. All you got to do is press that button and you easily put this on. And all I'm doing is I'm going to insert that tab. I'm going to try to do it without looking. And it is easy. Look, I got it. Again, we do this more often than most. So look how gorgeous. So I'm going to stack these. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I just made, look at that, DJ. Look at it. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. It shines so brightly. So we are having this very traditional braided chain necklace. This is 40.5 grams of sterling silver. 40.5 grams of sterling silver. This is absolutely stunning. And what I love is it has that Padian braided look. So look at the details. Look at the details. We have two different types of metalwork. So we have two different types of textures. And this is when that manipulation, that filigree comes in handy. So this is where that really attention to detail with that braided texture comes into play. So we have this part of the metal, which is going to be that spiral. So you already have that metal spiral coming together. And then you have two polished pieces, and then you have another braided. So you have two braided, two twisted, and then two softer chains. So you have four to five, it looks like, different types of that textured metal working together to create that really, really tight metal chain. And look at this. You could wear it single by itself, or you can, again, stack it like I'm doing right now, and you can create, again, that beautiful tableau, that shine. That sterling silver is going to be sturdy. You could wear it every day or for those special occasions. But look how gorgeous, even in that light, it is going to shine. It's going to shine so beautifully. And I love, again, that attention to detail, that handcrafted look. And I already feel like I am ready to go out the door. This is absolutely stunning. I love, again, we're looking at that intricate artistry. And you think, okay, it's just going to be a chain necklace. I've seen those before. But you have not seen the Bali legacy style braided chain necklace. And look at the clasp. Even the clasp has that attention to detail. That spiral on the left and the upper and lower part of the clasp. And then that just really sleek, bold, and really kind of has some substance insert tab clasp. Really makes it really, really stand out. All right, we're getting some coffee, you guys. I'm waking up. Hope everyone is waking up. It is a happy Monday. We are kicking our week off, our Gem Fest week, which is Friday, our event. We are kicking things off talking about the symbolic, beautiful motifs of the Bali Legacy collection. And we are talking about Shop 4, which is this stunning necklace. And let me tell you, this can go with anything. You can wear it every day. You can wear it with all types of outfits. And also it goes with some of these gorgeous pieces. A lot of these gorgeous pieces I'm already wearing. Look at this. We have Shop 1 that I also stacked. So Shop 1 and Shop 4, they're friends. Again, we do have our personal shoppers on standby at 888-835-2237. And if you want to bundle any of these, we are going to bundle a few that I see down the line. But if you love a specific style of bracelet, if you love a specific style of that necklace, or even some of those rings, bundle them together. Create that perfect bundle and call our personal shoppers. There you go. There's that number, 888-835-2237. And they'll take care of you. They'll take care of you. They're on standby. They are the best. They really, really want to connect with our Shop LC family and connect with each and every one of you. They'll take care of you, and they'll really make sure you get everything delivered to you, and that we are delivering joy to all of you, and you can deliver joy to yourself or others. And I wanted, on that note, I wanted to let you all know that we have a commitment to making a difference. And the way we do that is with our Purchase Feeds program. And what that means is with every purchase that you all make, whether it's a gemstone, whether it's a Bali Legacy bracelet or a necklace, whether it's a ring, with every purchase that you all make, we are able to sponsor and provide a meal for a child in need around the world, whether in India or the United States. It's been a program that we've done since 2017, and right now we're at 55 million meals, smiles, and thank yous, and that's all because of you. We've been able to, again, every item means a meal to a child in need. And so every time one of our customers makes a purchase, we're able to provide that meal. And so again, kids are able to grow. They are able to thrive with the right nutrition. And again, it is the mission to end childhood hunger. And it is something, again, around the world that, again, we get to combat that and be able to make that difference. So again, and that is all the help of you as well. You're able to help with that as well. So we're going to continue on with that mission and our purchase feeds program. So with, again, your purchase is going to feed a child in need. So we're going to continue on with that mission and continue on to deliver joy. All right. Ooh, okay, everyone. So I have this necklace on right now. This was our shop 4 necklace, that Padian braided necklace, excuse me. And right now we're going to look at something that is very, very unique. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. That is absolutely stunning. So we're going to look at this larger, look at this. Look at the handcrafted beauty of this. This is gorgeous. This definitely reminds me of those chains, those paper chains that you made as a kid, put them on the Christmas tree. But think about this. This is all handcrafted in that sterling silver. And this is a Bali Legacy dragon necklace. So this is a dragon necklace. Look at this. And this is where that dragon is. Oh, we did that special reveal. Look at that dragon in sterling silver, 20 inches. And this is absolutely stunning. And this is 75 grams. So it has a very significant weight. You're going to feel the coolness of that sterling silver. You're going to see those details of each and every metal chain perfectly engraved. And this is going to have a few different Balinese jewelry making techniques. This is going to have a few techniques. Look at that. Look at that dragon. Look how gorgeous this dragon is. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. I love that you can hear it too. So look at that. You hear that? You hear it moving around as well. So dragons are really, again, a lot of Balinese culture is going to be connected to nature. It's a very, very important part of historical and cultural significance for the Hindu and Buddhist culture, because, again, a lot of the jewelry making was connected to nature, connected to those really important symbols. So when we're looking at this, look at that. The dragon connects to that loop and to that chain. And then the body of the chain is the rest of the dragon, And let's look real quick at some verified buyers, because this is really where it really gets important to see how impactful these pieces are. And dragons, as you know, are such a beautiful, beautiful creature, right? They connected again to fire and passion and protection as well. Dragons were known for, protecting the fortresses, right? In that lore, right? And that's also going to connect, again, a lot of natural motifs, a lot of nature motifs connected to the pieces that we're going to show off today. And let's see. I did have a really interesting note on dragons. And it's early in the morning, you guys. It's early in the morning. But our verified buyers say, Kim says, beautiful, substantial silver content. Craftsmanship is awesome. Couldn't believe the cost. And let me tell you, that weight, you hear that? You hear that? Oh my goodness. I feel, again, this is so beautiful. And it's so gorgeous. Look at that. I'm just showing you All right, Brenda says, I bought this necklace for my husband for Father's Day. When he opened the box, he was speechless. It was beautiful. Kiet says, love it. Looks amazing. All right, so we're going to show you, this is what I really am going to show you. So we have two different, a few techniques here from the Balinese jewelry making history. This really is gorgeous. I love how it's just a slithering, gorgeous dragon all the way around. And the clasp opens up right there. The mouth of the dragon opens up. And look at that. It is a slithering snake. And look at that. Absolutely stunning. So honestly, you could keep the dragon, the top part, or you can move it around and show it off. Honestly, I would show the dragon off. So you take the head of the dragon, you open up the mouth. You open up the mouth and then you clasp it together. Look at that. Oh, we're having way too much fun. So look at that. It opens and then you clasp the tail on. It's a little hard with my nails. And then you're going to connect it right there. And it's absolutely stunning. Look at this. So we're going to show you a little bit. And we can see, again, that dragon right there. We have two different motifs here. So for chasing, so we have that chasing the technique, and that's going to have those lines and those textures. So when you see that engraving of those textures right there, that's where that chasing technique comes into play, as well as that hammered look. The repoussé, that hammered look, you have a lot of those distinct designs, those embossed patterns. So it's a little mixture of embossed patterns as well as that hammered chasing look with those complex textures, those lines. And then we also have a little bit of that manipulation of the metal. And the manipulation of that metal comes into play when it comes to those chains. That had to be handcrafted, hand melted, hand created to create those oval links and to create the body of that gorgeous dragon. And I love it. I love how it really is that slithering dragon flying around, creating that fiery look. And look how gorgeous that looks. So again, this is an incredible amount. See, you heard that. That was loud. Incredible amount of sterling silver. It is over 75 grams of sterling silver. And then we have 20 inches. So it's 20 inches. So it is a good amount of design right there, as well as metal. So right now, let's look at this price. Our verified buyers were very impressed by the price, and I am too. So right now, we have, normally it's around $2,300, but we are offering that 78% estimated value. Right now, it's at $500, $499.99. But with that LOG25 code, and that is that exclusive discount we're giving on all of these Bali Legacy collection pieces. Right now, it is $374.99. So it's $374.99. And then break it up into budget pay, which is going to be those 5 payments of just $75, $74.99. I'm rounding up a tiny bit by a penny, but it's around $75. So that's a month, and you pay 5 payments of that, and you can bring this home. And what I love is this is such an evergreen piece. A dragon is, again, such a spiritual animal of protection, again, has a lot of spiritual symbolism. And this is such a handcrafted, 75 grams of handcrafted, gorgeous sterling silver. And again, Balinese culture believed that the gods were the ones teaching these jewelry makers, making those techniques available to humans. And so a lot of these pieces, again, especially the ones connected to nature, are going to have those handcrafted artisanal techniques that have been mastered over centuries. in order to really showcase, again, that connection between the spiritual realm and the human realm. A lot of those nature motifs are going to be connected to that. So this one definitely has that. Again, dragons have a lot of that divine connection as well. And it's just like a really cool animal. And so this one, again, great for the gentleman, that beautiful piece, as well as the ladies. Again, very unisex, very universal, and really just one of those unique standout pieces. So that is shop 5, everyone. That is shop 5. That's shop 5. Ooh, okay. We're going to head to shop 6. And this is one of those pieces that I was blown away by the metalwork. I was blown away. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. So this is that Bali Legacy multi-gemstone Garden of Bali Borobudur cuff bracelet in sterling silver. And look at this. So gardens are such a very important, profound meaning. And when I say profound, it really is so important in Balinese culture to have that connection to gardens, because gardens are so important to that culture, has such a meaning. And gardens are like so gorgeous. They're part of, again, everyday life, connected to living, sacred values, and spirituality. And this one is one of those designs that blows my mind. So we have this collection of these multiple gemstones. We have some golden hues. We have some purple, some blue, some greens, all in different shapes. We have some circles. We have some oval, as well as some pear cut as well. And this shows you this one has a few techniques as well. So we are showing the lines and textures. So this has some chasing to it, because you have that textured metal. And then you also have the embossed, so it's a mixture of like embossed look as well as those lines and textures. And then you're going to have, this also has some granulation here. So we have this, because these stones are set in that bezeled edge, you're getting that sculpture of that garden. And what I love is it's a little bit more triangular, so you get that really powerful lines of that etching. There's the manipulation of that metal with those leaves. Again, the manipulation of that metal using, again, that filigree, creating that sculptured look. And look how easy it is to sculpt this metal, put it around my wrist. Again, I have a pretty small wrist, so it's really hard for me to find cuff bracelets that fit so snugly. And this is going to be 5.35 carats of gemstones. Let's look at what those gemstones are real quick so I can tell everyone. These are such vibrant colors. We have 9 of them. We have 9 gemstones, total of 5.35 carats, and they're all going to be set in that bezeled setting. So in that bezeled setting, absolutely stunning. This has that artisan craftsmanship with that pop of color, that beauty, that creation of, again, that connection to those gardens. And gardens in Balinese culture are used for human reflection, for the divine reflection. Again, the power of gardens. You have flowers, you have butterflies, you have bees, you have water, you have sunshine. Again, gardens are so beautiful, and their connection builds. So gardens in Balinese culture, let's back up, are, when you're looking at an actual garden, gardens are designed with multiple philosophies in mind. So when we look at the philosophies of well-being, that is how a garden is crafted. So there's 3 ways in which those gardens are created. We have harmony with God, harmony with everyday people, with the people around us, and then harmony with nature. So those are the 3 philosophies in which Balinese culture creates those gardens. And that creation of gardens also translates to jewelry making. So this is, again, so symbolic with the garden, the gorgeous pops of color, those gorgeous flowers, and the harmony of this bracelet. So we're, again, connecting those three things, not only in, again, the power of those gardens and Balinese history and culture, but we're translating that to the power of jewelry making, that hand craftsmanship, that artistry, that intricate beauty is all showcased in this piece right here. And look how gorgeous it looks on me. And you can wear it with everything. You could absolutely wear it with everything and then pair it even with some necklaces. So this is one of my favorite pieces. Again, one of my favorite pieces. And I do want to show you that we do have a few options, it looks like. We do have a few options when it comes to these designs. We have 5 different designs. And this is really, really special. So this shows you, when I talked about those different techniques that we have, again, filigree, we have granulation, repoussé, and chasing. This gives you some options of what texture and what jewelry making technique you want to go for. We have that frangipani flower style. We have that Tulang Naga flower, which is going to be, again, all of these are such gorgeous designs. And we have 5 different options available to you. And we also have a little bit more hammer design as well, which is going to be a little bit more sleeker, smoother metal, and a little bit more textured on that band, on that cuff bracelet. So all of these are going to be so intricately designed, but they have those pops of gemstones, those pops of flowers, and you have 5 different types of styles and Bali artistry techniques. Absolutely stunning. But let me tell you, it is going to be a limited time. Right now, limited time with that Live 25 code and limited amounts because these are so limited in their design, limited in how many are available. They're going to go fast. So I would put Shop 6 in the chat, and honestly, look how stunning that is. Oh my gosh, put Shop 6 in the chat and you will see all the different designs. And right now, that is an incredible price. Normally, it's around $189.99, but we are offering it to you for that $142.49 price with that Live 25 code. That Live 25 code is going to have it go down to $142.49. And then it gets even better. It would be 5 payments of $28.49. And that would be $28.49 divided by 4. 4 weeks, $7. A little over than $7 a week. So let me tell you, that is incredible. Incredible. So I'm going to continue to wear this Shop 6 because it's absolutely stunning. And I love it, and it goes well with my outfit. So we're going to continue to accessorize. By the end of it, I'm going to look like a god of Balinese legacy jewelry right here. So we're going to continue on with our Shop 7 item, which is a frangipani flower ring. And that's just a fancy word. If plumeria, if anyone is familiar with the plumeria flower, that is what that's going to show off. We're going to have some flowers in here that is that plumeria flower. And I also have one on my hand as well that I've been showing off. So we do have sizes 5 through 9 available, size of 5 through 9, but we do have a good amount available in those sizes. We are going to have a gradual band right there, a soft, smooth band in the back. And this is where nature comes into play in Balinese culture and history. This is where those textured, sculptured complex designs come from, and really embrace nature, embrace those complex textures. And this is just a sculpture of gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And this is that, again, plumeria flower. And when we look at gardens, when we look at the power of nature, and gardens are really, really, really important. The plumeria flower in general, which we're going to see that throughout this design, really connects with earth, fire, water, air, and ether. So a lot of this jewelry making, a lot of that connection to nature is going to be connected to those senses, to those elements, to those powers. And a lot of people in the Balinese culture believe that it is, again, a bridge. Those flowers are a bridge between human and spiritual world. So those gardens have a lot of spiritual connection, a lot of importance, profound spiritual meaning. And so why not? Why not represent that in a piece of jewelry? And so that's why a lot of these pieces you're going to see are going to have that symbol of nature, that flower, that sun, a little bit of that, those leaves. Again, you have a mixture of that in this one. So this one is absolutely gorgeous and honestly goes with so many things. And right now, let's see. Right now, this one is $39.99. Is $39.99, normally around $160. And we have size 5 through 9 limited sizes. It looks like it is a limited size option on some of those. And right now we are offering this with that live 25 code for $29.99. And then all you got to do, budget pay, easy, interest-free, convenient financing program. You don't need a credit check. You can use different credit cards. You can use Google Pay, Apple Pay, even PayPal. And you can break this up. Again, you don't even need a credit check. 3 payments of just $9.99. Just $9.99. So that is $3.33 a week. $3.33 a week. That is amazing. And that is for this gorgeous ring. And there is a buy more, save more option. So if you want to go even more, there are 3 different designs. 3 different floral nature designs. So you could look at those and see maybe there's something you can stack. You can do, again, that buy more, save more is the best deal along with the bundle. You're going to see the beauty and embrace the Bali legacy of these pieces. So we're going to continue on real quick. We're going to show off that matching Shop 8. We're going to show this, again, flowers, nature are going to be really, really a common theme and motif in Bali legacy jewelry. And look at this cuff bracelet. We're going to look at Shop 8. So Shop 8, look at that. You put that together, it goes together, and boom, you are ready to go out the door. You're ready to be styled, ready to, oh my gosh, take on the town. Look how gorgeous that cuff bangle bracelet is. This has 3 different sizes, 6.5. This is 6.5, so it has a little bit of slack for me. 7.25 inches and 8 inches. And look at this. I am all stacked. I am ready to go. And look at these 2 beauties. These 2 still have that frangipani flower on it. Again, that flower is going to be really, really important. A lot of beauty, a lot of that handcrafted look. Here's those textures that I was talking about in Balinese metalworking, in that craftsmanship. Each piece, each textured layer is rooted in thousands of years of mastering their craft, creating that distinctive eye-catching look. You have those flowers cascading around the bracelet. And even inside, you have those twirls of metal creating that sculptured look. And let me tell you, this shines. This has some weight to it, but not too much. It is just right. It's 31.35 grams. So it has some weight to it. It feels like I'm wearing something. The weight of thousands of years of jewelry, handcrafted pieces. I could wear this with pride. I could wear this and really treasure it. Again, that very distinct look. And I absolutely am blown away that, again, they have different textures in here. They have those different twisted vines and the flowers. And it is a distinct embossed patterns. And gardens, again, and flowers have that really symbolic, profound meaning in Balinese culture. It has, again, a connection to truth, to purity, and to beauty. And all of these pieces are so beautiful. So right now we have this shop 8-piece. This is going to be that bangled bracelet, and I love how you could really wear it again for that everyday look, a little bit more casual, plussing up that casual look, or even wear it for those big special occasions. We do have these. This is a limited stock item right now. We're very limited on size 6.5 and size 8. So something to keep in mind, limited size for, or limited quantities for 6.5 and 8. And look how gorgeous. Again, we do have different style bracelets, but this one, again, that bangled bracelet, it's easy to wear, it's easy to put on, and it really is elaborate. It's really elaborate, really intricate, and you have a mixture of all of that artisan metal working techniques that they've mastered over thousands and thousands of years. So again, the fact that Balinese culture started creating jewelry pieces as religious pieces, ceremonial pieces, this reminds me of something like that, you would handcraft something like this in that twisted, textured metal look. So this one right now, I cannot get over the savings. It is $189.99. That is our set price with that 79% savings. Normally, it's around $900. Normally, it's around $900. But with that $89.99, it's going to go down, everyone. It's not going to just stay there because we have those live 25 codes. Those live 25 codes are going to be exclusive discounts for all of these Balinese legacy pieces. So right now it goes down to $142.49. $142.49. And then it gets even better. So with that budget pay, again, budget pay is a great way to get all of these exclusive deals, get a bundle, buy more, save more. Sometimes you get that extra 10, sometimes you get that extra 15% if you buy more, or even when you bundle. We're going to bundle here in a little bit. So you can do 5 payments. That budget pay is going to break it up. Again, interest-free, convenient financing program. You don't have to do a credit check. There's no interest, so you're not gaining that interest, which like a credit card, which can be super annoying and super frustrating, especially when you want to get something nice for yourself and you splurge. All it is $28.49. $28.49 for 5 payments. And you just do 20. That's like a lunch out. That's like a nice dinner. Again, you can easily do that, and it would only be about $7 a week. $7 a week. So that's puts it into perspective how you can get, again, a collection of Bali legacy pieces in a really easy, affordable way. All right, everyone, we're at the top of the hour, so I wanted to remind everyone that we have 2 exciting things happening right now. We have on Friday our Gem Fest. Our Gem Fest is September 19th. If you have not RSVP'd, you gotta RSVP on our VIP Facebook group. Join it if you are not already a member. And we're going to be opening our Austin, Texas studios doors again. We're going to have some special deals, some special talks, some workshops, some events within the larger event, and some beverages, some fun, some, I heard there's maybe some after parties. Again, the Shop LC community is really, really fun. They're all wonderful. So I hope to see you there. So we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. It's going to be a really, really fun day. It's going to be a really, sorry, I'm going to get a little coffee. It's going to be a really fun day, so join us. And then something that I need to remind you about is that Daily Delight Sweepstakes. It is happening daily, so it's really easy to remember. All you got to do is go to the website, go to the Shop LC mobile app, and you're going to enter to win. You don't even need to shop to win. I mean, we would love for you to shop because honestly, we have some gorgeous pieces today, but we want to make sure you enter to win. And today it is, what is the prize for the Daily Delight Sweepstakes? Our daily prize is, it's the Dyson hair stylist. It's a Dyson, right? Dyson? All right, so you can enter to win. We're pulling it up right now. Our equipment is waking up today too. There you go, a Dyson. I knew it was a Dyson supersonic hair dryer. So you can get that salon look at home. So all you got to do is enter to win. Enter to win Dyson supersonic hair dryer. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, bright days, cheerful wins. And that's how we deliver joy here for all of you. So we're going to continue on because we have lots to show you today. And we're going to continue on with the party. So we're going to show off. All right, everyone, we're going to show off these matching earrings. This is part of that Frangipani flower earring set. This is 6.15 grams. This is going to be your shop 9 item. So it goes with the ring, shop 7. It goes with shop 8, the cuff bracelet, cuff bangled bracelet, and then here are those matching earrings using the same handcrafted artistry for those hoop earrings. Oh, look how gorgeous those look. And if you put shop 9 in the chat, you can see those close-up pictures. Look at those flowers right there. The swirls of metal, that textured 3D look, and you definitely see that handcrafted look. What I like about these is you see a little bit through that sterling silver, the 16 or 6.15 grams, and you can have that light go all the way through. And since gardens have such a spiritual connection and importance in Balinese culture, has a lot of profound spiritual meaning. I love how that light is going to go through that hoop earring. And gardens are, again, really great for reflection, whether it's inner self, whether it's reflection around the world. We're being introspective, all really, really important motifs in that Bali legacy jewelry culture. So right now, this is really, really, really sweet. And we do have 2 different designs. We're going to have that frangipani flower, which is going to be like a plumeria style flower. So larger leaves and petals. And then we're going to have a rose flower option as well. And both of these we're going to have about less than 20 available in these hoop earrings. So you could go bold, get a set of earrings, shop 9, do the bangle bracelet, shop 8, and then even do the ring, shop 7. So these are a fantastic everyday price of $49.99. You have to buy 2, get 5% off. You can buy 3, get 10% off. Buy more, save more is the way to go when it comes to Bali legacy. All right, now these are $49.99 with that live 25 code. It goes down even more to $37.49. So you save a little over $10. And then you break it up into budget pay. Budget pay is accessible for all of these items. And it is $12.49 per payment. And then, let's see, if you break it up into 4 weeks, that's $3 a week. $3 a week for these gorgeous, gorgeous earrings. And these go with everything. You can wear it again for all of your everyday wear. Or even plus it up for those special occasions. And again, so incredible. We have 7 5-star reviews. That is an amazing, amazing testament to the handcrafted artistry that is Balinese jewelry making. Again, these are so elaborate. These are so unique. We're combining that tradition of those mixed sculptured metal with a little bit of that bohemian chic look. And you're going to look stylish. You're going to elevate your looks, and you're going to have those distinct eye-catching tableaus of metal. Look at that. I'm slowly just adding more and more throughout our broadcast. Look at this. It's like so magical. Gorgeous. All right, everyone. So we're going to show shop 10, which is one of my favorite pieces. And this has a very, just like shop 5, which was the dragon chain. This is going to be another version of a dragon. This is going to be another version of a dragon. Again, very powerful, powerful spiritual animal. And this is going to have 2 different designs. We have 2 different designs. We not only have the dragon, but we also have the snake, which again, a snake is representing growth and transformation, or rebirth, because again, it sheds its skin and is a whole other person. So look at that. This is that dragon, and you put its tail in its mouth, and that's how it clasps it together. So this is going to be a very unique 20-inch necklace in sterling silver, 26.20 grams of metal. And this is going to have that filigree, that twisted metal, those interlocking, look at that interlocking style of vines. Again, you're creating vines. You could create it with, have some flowers and leaves. And that's a lot of, again, we'll see that filigree here. We'll see those leaves right here. We'll see that inner twisting of metal right here on the bracelet. And that is a very, very common technique in Balinese jewelry. But look how gorgeous this is. Look how fun that is. Look at that. There's the dragon. You can even, such detail. You even see the little eye. You see if we could sculpt fire, we would. But again, you can see that it's ready to breathe some fire. You see the texture of the teeth. And again, I'm going to put this on as well. And you just put the little tooth, not the tooth, the tail, into the dragon's mouth. And look at that. You're all ready to go. So everyone, I am combining a lot today because I'm going to just show you how fun. You can do it by itself. You can stack and layer in multiple ways. So this is our Shop 10. This is our Shop 10 dragon. And what I would do is I would turn it around so you can see the dragon. I want you to see the beauty of that dragon. Look at that. So you can wear it multiple ways. You can wear it where the tail, look at that. The tail goes down, or you can clasp it a little bit more traditionally. So look at this. All right, we're going to fix this tableau here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look how stylish. You could do the dragon. You could do the snake. It is the year of the snake. So something to consider. Again, a very important animal. But look at this. So this one right here that I put on right here is Shop 4. So these two are Shop 4, and then this is Shop 10, and that is the dragon or the snake. And right now we have 4 5-star reviews. Let's look at let's see what verified buyers have to say about this one real quick. All right, Barbara says, great necklace. TY or Ty maybe says, love it, long enough for larger necks. So that's something to consider. Again, it's going to elongate because it has that dragon or that snake head. You can really make it longer. You can make it shorter. You can make it the way you want. Again, I wanted this a little bit longer, but it's long enough for a guy to wear. That's what Ty says. I am so pleased. That's what we love. I love that each part of these pieces are well thought out. There's such thoughtfulness behind it. It really not only has beautiful craftsmanship, but it has some meaning and beauty behind it. And each piece, even when it's a simple little dragon head, it's a simple snake head, it has that level of thoughtfulness, that level of artistry that really is distinct in these Bali legacy pieces. This one, absolutely stunning. I love it. It's also a little bit, if you did the snake, you could do a little Taylor Swift Reputation era as well. I know that's a really popular artist right now. Everyone loves Taylor Swift. No, not everyone, but again, if you want to embrace that style, you could really, look at this. I'm slowly turning into, look at that. Now I'm going to walk out. DJ, you're not going to be able to, you're going to need sunglasses to block the reflection of this sterling silver. So this one right here, again, 2 different designs, all the same price right now, but we do have limited quantities in the dragon. So again, the dragon is going fast, and we do have the snake available. But again, limited sizes, but it's really, really low stock on that dragon. And the dragon and the snake necklace right now is $179.99. And then with that Live 25, which is exclusive to these items right now, it is only going to last another 46 hours. So after this broadcast, it is going to only be 46 hours until you can, up to 46 hours when you can use those codes. So you're going to want to jump on it. You're going to want to make sure that you are taking that code, because again, those deals are only going to last for so long. And these deals are incredible on this handcrafted artistry Bali legacy pieces. So look at this. Again, I am totally ready to go. have my day embraced with the intricacy, the gorgeous, gorgeous pieces that really rooted in this craftsmanship. I'm blown away. So this one, I'm blown away by these prices too. $134.99. $134.99 is this dragon or snake necklace. And then 5 payments, that budget pay, going to be your friend. It is going to be your friend, fitted into your monthly budget, and it would only be $26.99. $26.99 per payment, which makes it almost $7 a week. Just $7 a week. You get to enjoy this gorgeous necklace, or if you're giving it to someone else, they get to enjoy it. And again, a beautiful thing to also give gifts as well. I love giving gifts actually more than receiving them. I know that's rare, but I love giving things and really making someone smile. But it would be less than $7 a week, and you get to have this gorgeous, gorgeous piece by the end of it. And again, really, really stunning. All right, everyone, shop 11. We're going to head to shop 11. Shop 11. Ooh, is this ring? I was like, ooh, where's the ring? But I have it on right now. All right, everyone. So we do have this floral. Again, we're embracing that nature. This floral ring, 9.88 grams. So I don't know if you spot it, if you saw it while I was talking throughout the show, but this is a absolutely stunning look at that artistry of that metalwork. So look at that. We have those plumera flowers. We have those leaves, and you can also see through. So it's like a little, you know, those intricate garden gates, you know, the gates that sometimes have all those designs in that metalwork. This is what it reminds me of. We're seeing through the garden before we even get to the garden. And we're embracing, again, that beauty of the garden, such a spiritual importance to Balinese culture. We do have this in size 6 through 10. Size 6 through 10. And again, this is going to really connect to those philosophies of the gardens. Harmony with God, harmony with people, and harmony with nature. The 3 philosophies in Balinese culture when creating gardens. So when you're creating gardens, and then you're creating a garden on your ring, on your neckline, on your wrist, you're embracing those 3 philosophies. Truth, purity, and beauty, all represented here. Again, the beauty of those flowers, the reflection of, again, that beauty, the importance of those gardens, and finding your introspective truth, right? Reflecting. Again, this is the power of those gardens, the power of those flowers. And this Bali Legacy piece is so incredible, 9.88 grams. And let me tell you, it has that graduated band, and then you have that larger designed metal, that twisted metal interlooping all the way around, creating that magnificent tableau of gardens and flowers. So celebrating, again, we are going to have about 3 pieces that we're going to show you that are going to be intertwined together with that nature motif. And right now this is $79.99. So we're giving you an 84% discount. And so right now it's $79.99. Look at this. And here is, again, you can see that close up sculptured metal. All right, so let's look at what happens. So we do have sizes 6 through 10. As a reminder, we do have limited sizes in size 10. Just to let you all know, we have very limited sizes in size 10, size 6, and actually size 8 and 9 are going to be very limited very limited quantities. So right now, it's going to go down to $59.99. And then with those 5 payments of budget pay, it's going to be $11.99 per payment. And then that gets even better when, again, think about it, less than $3 a week. Less than $3 a week. So again, follow, like, subscribe to Shop LC, because we're talking everything Bali Legacy, the power of the roots of thousands of years of artistry of mastering these techniques of metal work and filigree, granulation, of repoussé, chasing, all of these types of techniques, all these types of these techniques, creating, again, these masterful, unique, beautiful pieces, really embracing the intricate artistry. So if you have any questions, our personal shoppers are there. 888-835-2237. They're going to be on standby to help you out. So this piece, Shop 11 right now, is less than $12 on that budget pay. So again, call our personal shoppers, and that budget pay is available to make things easier. And right now we're going to head to Shop 12. So Shop 12 is going to be that matching piece. So here is that ring that I showed off right here. And we're going to show you, again, we're embracing all right, we're going to show this floral pendant. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a floral pendant. And just to let everyone know, this is just the pendant. This is not the chain. So it is 11.61 grams of this pendant. And look at that. Again, the plumera flowers, the leaves. We even have dragonflies. We have dragonflies all flying around the garden. And this is also a buy 3, get 15% off. And even the hoop has some little plumera flowers as well. And then we have this gorgeous design, $9.25 sterling silver. It's going to keep that luster, keep that shine. And look at that. There is that clasp right there. And this is a very unique design. Look at this. This has this gorgeous, easy to put on. Again, you can intermix it with different types of chains. So look at this design. Those beautiful dragonflies, the palm trees, not the palm trees, the palm fronds, the gorgeous plumera flowers, really embracing, again, the power of those gardens, the spirituality of those gardens. And right now, this is $99.99. $99.99. We do have amazing verified buyers that say, again, those 5-star reviews. And this is going to be, look at how it matches with Shop 11. That gorgeous, gorgeous matching ring. Shop 11. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. This Shop 11 and Shop 12, they go together. And you can even pair it with the other ring that we were showing off, Shop 7. So this could also go as well if you wanted to create a complete look. So this pendant, again, 11.61 grams. Right now it's normally $99.99. So it's $99.99. And then with that live 25 code, you're going to get that 25% off. Normally it's around a $489 value, but we're going to save 80%. So let's see, what is that price? $99.99. With that 25% off. DJ, what's that price real quick? All right. So you're going to get like almost almost $25 off on this price. It is going to be $74.99.
Yeah,
so it's
sorry, I'm taking care of what's over here.
No, that's fine. That's fine. All good. All right. I appreciate it. DJ, you're doing great. Thank you. I know it's early in the morning. We got a lot going on. So everyone, $74.99. And then what's great is you can do that budget pay. You can break it up. Again, interest-free. We take multiple types of credit cards, PayPal. We even have Google Pay and Apple Pay. And you can break that down, again, into 3 payments of just $24.99. $24.99. And then it's only about $9 a week. $9 a week. So again, incredible. And again, what I would do is call our personal shoppers. They are on standby, and you can bundle a lot of these. Can we bundle these pieces? These, DJ, real quick? I don't think we can bundle these.
Oh, actually, you can.
Oh, cool. We can bundle. I was like, oh no, these are the same. All right. So we can bundle, it looks like, the pendant and the ring. So let's do that real quick. All right, we're going to save an extra 10%. When we take that ring, when we take that pendant, we are going to show off this beautiful ring. So this is going to be our Shop 11 item, which I'm wearing, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, so we're going to have this gorgeous ring and, again, just that pendant. You're getting that handcrafted artistry of Bali Legacy all wrapped into one. And right now, you're going to save that extra 10% off. And we do have, again, we are going to get a low stock alert on some of those sizes of the ring. So something to keep in mind. So take Shop 11, take Shop 12. We're bringing it together because when you buy the bundle, you save more. And then when you buy more, you save more, which we want. And we're going to save right now. We're going to take it, save that extra 10% off, and then it is going to be $161.98 together. So we're taking that, and then we're going to put another additional an additional discount on top of it. So it is going to be $121.48. With that live 25 code, so you're saving over $40. And then all it is, budget pay, three payments of just $40.49. And then what's great is that is only about $10 a week. That's about $10 a week. And you already have the pendant and that ring to go with it. And then you can even look at some of these additional earrings as well. Let's see, Shop 9 goes really well with those gorgeous garden motif pieces. And then also you can even look at some other rings as well. Shop 7. And that is right. There is free standard shipping on online orders of $50 or more. So free standard shipping on online orders of $50 or more. So again, an incredible deal we are giving to you with that Bali Legacy Designs. So we're going to move on to Shop 16, everyone. As a reminder, enter our Daily Delight sweepstakes. We are giving away a Dyson hair dryer style product thing. That was like the worst description. What is that? I was trying to remember supersonic and I could not remember supersonic. You guys, it is early in the morning. We're just getting started, the party here. So Dyson supersonic hair dryer. There you go. DJ, I couldn't remember supersonic. I was like, I thought Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was like, that's not what I meant. So we're looking at this, and it has all those little attachments. So enter to win, because we're going to have bright days when we're all together, and we're going to have some cheerful wins, because we're delivering joy through October 9th. Enter to win the Daily Delights. Also, join our VIP Facebook group, and also, remember, we have Gem Fest on Friday, and it's going to be so much fun. Again, I love to just like interact with everyone, have some fun with our Shop LC community because they are all lovely. They are all lovely, all wonderful. And we, again, are going to have a great time on Friday. So enter to win. Remember, also follow, like, subscribe to Facebook. Watch this later on our Facebook group, also on YouTube or even on the Shop LC website and mobile app. Easy to download. If you have not signed up, if you're not a member of Shop LC, it is easy to sign up. It takes a few minutes, and then you'll be a part of the inside group of that Shop LC community. You'll get all the deals because right now we go live multiple times a day. On our live stream platforms, and we give you all those exclusive deals. So we're going to continue on with Shop 13. And Shop 13, I was eyeing, and this is really one of the most beautiful and meaningful pieces. It is so representative of the roots of that Bali legacy, combining again that traditional artistry, that traditional modern mixed metal and look with a little bit of that bohemian chic look as well. So this shows you the difficulty of that metalworking within that Bali legacy. So we're going to show off this one. Look at this. Just take a moment and really embrace, really just look at that attention to detail. So this is like when you see the curls of a ribbon, right? The curls of a ribbon when you're wrapping presents. That's what this reminds me of. So this is called the Bali Legacy Milky Way Borobudur chain necklace in sterling silver. This is 37 point, excuse me, 37.80 grams. And this is 20 inches. So this is 20 inches. And what's fantastic is we have 3 different designs. So right now we're showing you the Borobudur necklace, which is going to have, each one is going to have a little bit of that textured metal. Along with the manipulation of that metal with that filigree, you're going to have those embossed designs and patterns around those ribbons as well, around that metal. And then we have this chain, integrated chain, all up above as well. So you have a lot of different metalwork techniques working together. And then you have that really easy hoop chain in the back with 2 different hooks. You can make it, again, a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. And this is 20 inches. So we do have, let's look, we also have a pebble design. We have a pebble design as well as a Tulang Naga chain as well. And that's going to be the different embossed looks on those ribbons of metal. So again, that is those 3 different textures. And this, again, is really good. Again, depending on the style, you're all going to have that distinct look, that distinct eye-catching look. And these are really, really just so beautiful, artisanal techniques, creating, again, these twisted metals. And this really just feels like you are wrapping a beautiful present up individually. And look how this would look. Again, you would create that handcrafted artistry on your neckline. So we have 3 different designs, but they are low stock right now. So it looks like they are low stock. And this one right now that I'm showing you is that Borobudur chain necklace. And this is 37.8 carats. And that's going to have the, not carats, but grams. 37.8 grams. So that's going to have the highest amount of grams because, again, it has a lot more of that etched, embossed look. And I love this. Again, they're intertwining together like little snakes too. They kind of remind me of little snakes kind of spiraling all the way through. And that is where that Milky Way inspired look comes from. It is the twists of that galaxy moving together. The stars, that distinctive eye-catching look all the way around that neckline. Absolutely stunning. And again, if you are watching this a little bit later, you can go back and look at the products underneath the stream. This is our Shop 13 item. You can put that in the chat. We will send you a direct link. And right now, this is a value. This is totally a value buy. Right now, this is normally around a $1,200 value. And right now, this is $199.99. $199.99. And then that live 25 code is going to come in handy. It's going to give you that 25% off today. That 25% off today is going to have this go down to $149.99. $149.99. And then that live 25 code, again, write that down. Make sure you use that. And then with the budget pay, it makes it even better. 5 payments of just less than $30. Less than $30. It's going to be $29.99. And then when you just break it down even more and divide it into weeks, it would be about $7.50 per week. $7.50 per week. And honestly, this style, all of these pieces go so well with some of the other distinctive pieces that I showed off. And they really, again, could go so well together. Again, you have so many pieces you can mix and match. We do have a matching bracelet that does go with that. So we are going to show off Shop 14. All right, look at that. This is absolutely so stunning. Still using, again, that really, really important technique of manipulating the metal, creating that spiral effect, and then you have that embossed texture of that Borobudur style. And even look at that. You have those 3 hoops, so you can go a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Right now you have that 6.5 to 8 inch kind of leeway when it comes to that sizing. And right now this is on sale as well. It's on clearance. So we do have a 30-day money back guarantee on all items that are not on clearance. So I believe most of these items do have and qualify for that 30-day money back guarantee. So you can try it on, you can test it, you can look at it up close, and let us know what you think. So I know you're going to love it. I know you're absolutely going to love it. So look at that. Look at that detail, that attention to detail, that Milky Way style, the manipulation of that metal moving around, spiraling all the way through, creating a very, very unique show-stopping look. And this is 15.30 grams. And we do have, again, 3 different designs that match that necklace as well. So shop 13 and shop 14 are going to go together. You're going to buy more, save more. And this one is going to have that Borobudur style. You're going to have that Bali Legacy pebble chain look, as well as that Tulang Naga look as well. All going to have that different embossed look, really creating that elaborate design along with that Milky Way spiral. And right now this is on clearance for $93.49. So $93.49. And then with those discounts, it goes down to $70. Goes down to $70. And then with budget pay, it gets even better. All it is $17.52 per payment. And again, you could take this gorgeous piece home. You can enjoy it while you're paying it off. You can enjoy it, show it off. Show the power of the Bali Legacy pieces, that artistry, that craftsmanship, the use of metal, the use of moving that metal around, creating, again, those very symbolic motifs, really embracing that distinctive style that does not get better than Bali Legacy pieces. So again, can we bundle these 2 pieces? Shop 13 and 14. Let's see real quick. And we can bundle, everyone. I love bundling. Bundling is the best because you not only get 2 pieces of heavy craftsmanship, this gorgeous sterling silver, this handcrafted details coming to life on your neckline, on your hand. You get a one-of-a-kind piece. And these 2 pieces together, shop 13 and shop 14, you're going to buy the bundle. You're going to get that extra 10% off. It goes down to $264.13. $264.13. And then with that live 25 code, you're going to put that extra 25% on top of that already estimated savings. Right now it goes down to $198 for not only the necklace, but also the gorgeous matching bracelet. Look at that. You get a whole, and there's the 3 different designs. Keep that in mind. 3 different designs working together. You can mix and match. You can match each design together or get multiple sets. So with budget pay, that interest-free financing program, all it is4 payments of $49. 4 payments of $49. And you can bring these beautiful, unique pieces home. It's blending heritage. It's blending style. And very, very chic. So again, beautiful 2 pieces, a part of that set. So $49. Let's see, $49.52 divided by a month. So it's about $12 a week. $12 a week to not only be so stylish, embrace the Bali culture, and you have that necklace and that bracelet to really show it off. Look at that. And look at this. I'm showing so much off today. All right, everyone. So again, we are showing you the Bali Legacy collection. This is beautiful pieces. They are meaningful. They have expert artisan craftsmanship. They're symbolic, and they go back thousands and thousands of years of the legacy of the Balinese culture in creating distinctive, one-of-a-kind, eye-catching pieces. And it doesn't get better than the pieces we're showing off today. And so we do have a few more pieces to go, and I want to make sure we capture all of these beauties because you are definitely not going to want to miss any of these. So right now we are going to look at a Bali Legacy turtle ring. So I talked about in the beginning that nature and some of these creatures are very important. We saw some dragons. We saw some snakes. We saw the importance of gardens and the power and spirituality of gardens. And now we're going to show you a little bit more of that power and connection to nature. So we're looking at that Legacy turtle ring, as well as the earrings that go with it. So this is a 2 set. So this is a 2-in-1. Right now, we're going to show off. Look at this. Look how gorgeous. The handcrafted look of these. So we're going to have that embossed look and a mixture of, we're using a few different artisan techniques here. We have a little bit of that hammered design look, those embossed patterns with the turtles kind of swimming around.
Love those turtles.
Swimming around. Look at that. You guys, I am obsessed with Galapagos turtles and just giant tortoises. It is one of my favorite things. I just watch, instead of cat videos, it's turtle videos all day, every day.
Love that.
So look at this. We do have that really easy hinged hoop in the back. And these are so dynamic. These are super dynamic. And we get a 2-in-1 deal here. We get a 2-in-1 deal. You get almost a complete set. We get earrings and a ring. And this really also shows you there's a little bit of chasing as well, where we get those lines. We get those complex lines. We get those complex textures in that sterling silver. So this sterling silver is 17.80 grams altogether. So we did unfortunately have some other designs with some other nature motifs, but those are all sold out. So unfortunately, those are all sold out. So you have to embrace the life of the turtle, which turtles are such smart creatures. They're beautiful. They have that protective shell. Some of them swim, some of them walk on land, a mixture of both, but they are such a beautiful creature. Really, really also have been around for a really, really long time. So this is, again, a really, really gorgeous piece right now. There you go. That gives you a little closer look at those turtles. You got to embrace the turtles. You got to embrace the turtles. Look at that. So there's the turtle. You got 2 turtles, and then you got some turtles there, and there's that embossed swirling look in that sterling silver, that gorgeous metal. So right now, these are normally around a $700 value, but we are giving these to you offering them to you for $109.99. And then that live 25 code is going to be where you really save, and it goes down to $82.49. So $82.49. And then we have Budget Pay, which is a financing program. It takes multiple credit cards or even Google Pay, Apple Pay, or even PayPal. There's no credit check necessary and no interest. So it's not going to accumulate interest as you wear it, as you pay it off. So you can break it up into 4 payments of just $20.62. $20.62. And let me tell you, that is an incredible deal. That is $5 a week. $5 a week. That is amazing. $5 a week. It doesn't get better than that. Besides embracing Bali legacy, besides embracing the traditional with the meaningful, this is a jewelry making technique, thousands and thousands of years in the making. It's beautiful, it's meaningful, it's intricate, and it shows that true artistry. And we do have a few more pieces to show off that artistry. We're going to move on to Shop 16. And most of the time, we showed off that sterling silver. We did have that snake bracelet, which had that 22 karat gold in it. As you can see, look at that. So we did have that pop of gold in one of those first initial pieces, which if you want to go back and look, that is shop 2, everyone. That is shop 2. But right now, we have something that is really, really unique. We're going to have a chain bracelet here, which is a 22 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. So we're going to have a multi-tone, a dual tone metal bracelet. Look at that. So we have that sterling silver on the inside for that pop of silver shine. And then we have that 22 karat vermeil yellow gold, which means it's going to have about 90+% pure gold in this piece. Right now, this has sizes 6.5 and 7.25 inches. But let me tell you, it is less than 15 available. And it has this easy insert tab clasp. All you have to do is press that button, unclasp it, and look at that. There you go. Easy to put on and off. You're not dealing with those lobster clasps, which I struggle with the nails. But look how gorgeous. This is great for everyday wear. Great for that upper, like elevating that sophistication, that style. And you can also mix it with some of these other Balinese pieces of sterling silver. You can make that pop. What's also great is, I'm going to show you a little trick. It's reversible. So look at that. If you're like, hey, Emily, I'm really gonna sport the sterling silver today, but I want the pop of gold on the side, you can do that. You can switch it. So that's what I would do. I would, depending on my mood, depending on my style, I would mix it up and I would make it reversible. And depending on what I'm feeling as I walk out the door, super luxurious, super stylish, and you can accessorize with ease with a piece like this. And this is on clearance today for $183.99. $183.99. And then with that live 25 code, you get that 25% off. It goes down to $137.99. $137.99. And what's also great is we have budget pay. You can break it down even more, and it's about $5 a week. It's about $5 a week to wear something as gorgeous as this. With, again, that metal work is that intertwining band of sterling silver and that 22 karat vermeil yellow gold. We do not have a lot of 22 karat vermeil yellow gold in these pieces because, again, it is so valuable. Again, the price of gold is going up as we speak. Last week it was around almost $3,700 per ounce, which is really wild. It's hitting record highs right now. So we're going to look at shop 17, which also is a little mixture of two types of metals. And this is going to show you the sculptured look using, again, those artisanal techniques of Balinese jewelry making. We're going to have a little bit of that filigree with that embracing, again, of those dragonflies. This is a Bali Legacy dragonfly necklace in 22 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. This is 22.5 or 25.2 grams of metal, and then we have 20 inches. So we have a few different artisanal techniques happening here. We have that filigree, that metal, really those twisted flowers, those leaves, the dragonfly. And again, dragonflies are really, really spiritual animals. They navigate change. They navigate, again, that spiritual realm. And they also really connect to the adaptability of life. And also you see them in gardens, which are a very spiritual place in Balinese culture. So this one right now, again, we have the dragons and, or the dragonfly necklace. Do we have two different designs? Are they available? All right, so they are going to be different price points. So there is a butterfly necklace. That's a different price point. So we are going to focus on that dragonfly. So that dragonfly design, we have that two different types of metals working together. We do have that inner twisted metal creating that textured complex lines also in that lower chain. And so let me show you something. Even underneath, look at that sculptured metal underneath. Absolutely stunning. You can see through those dragonflies, those golden dragonflies flying around, creating that gorgeous, stunning look. Right now, this is on sale for, let's see, what is this on sale for? $179? Mm-hmm. So $179, oh no, so you're doing the butterfly price. You got to go to the dragonfly.
They're both the same price.
Yeah, so, all right, so this one is on sale.
I had it earlier. Okay.
Yeah, so this one is on sale for $142.49 on clearance. But with that live 25 code, it's going to go 25% lower. And when we look at this price, this is incredible. So you're saving over $35. It goes down to $106.86. And then with that budget pay financing program, 5 payments of $21.37. And this one, I love how it's like that sturdy choker design. It is 20 inches, but it does have some hoops in the back to extend or to make it a little bit more a choker design. So you don't want to miss that. That is our Shop 17 item. You can put that in the chat and we will send you a direct link. All right, everyone, we're going to kick off the final item, which is going to be a Bali Legacy sterling silver round filigree. So this really is embracing that artisan technique of Balinese jewelry making, where we are really showing the power of that technique with the filigree. We're also embracing that Frangipani floral design, which is really just a gorgeous plumeria flower. And this is in sterling silver. So this is in sterling silver, 18.30 grams. And this also has those extenders, which is 6.5 to 8 inches in length. And look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these filigree, gorgeous handcrafted balls right here. And we have 3 round hooks in the back, again, to create that extension. And this is going to not only have that chasing, but it also has that filigree texture as well. And the inner mix of those intertwining, the manipulation of that metal, creating those flowers, creating that rope-like texture. This is on clearance, everyone. This is one of the best clearance items out of the whole collection. This is $64.99 today. Again, I recommend buying more and saving more because you get that additional discounts. Right now, it's $48.74 with that live 25 code. And then you can break it down into 4 payments of just $12. And then that's about $3 a week. $3 a week. That's an incredible deal. And what's so incredible about this piece is you can pair it again with any of the items that I showcased that really embrace that garden spirituality, the power of the garden, the importance and significance of the garden. You can look at Shop 11, Shop 12, even Shop 15 are perfect pieces that you can look at to really complete your Balinese jewelry collection. Well, everyone, this was everything Bali Legacy. I am Emily May with Shop LC. And we have, again, our Daily Delight sweepstakes happening right now through October 9th. You do not want to miss it. You could, again, enter to win. And you could win that Dyson hair dryer. And again, I love it. Again, everyone needs to feel good, feel beautiful. And one way to do it is not only to win these prizes, but also come to GemFest this Friday. And also, again, embrace your Bali legacy. Look at these incredible pieces that combine that traditional love for that sculptured metal, but also creates that bohemian chic look. You're also creating that distinctive eye-catching design. We have this embracing of thousands and thousands of years of jewelry making culture, embracing the Hindu and Buddhist cultures from the 10th century and beyond. And we have pieces for everyone. So really, again, we're symbolizing, again, connecting to the ceremonial pieces of the royal courts, as well as those elaborate pieces that go back centuries. We're embracing the power of nature and the connection we all have with each other when it comes to Bali legacy. So I hope you've enjoyed our beautiful collection today. Remember, follow, like, subscribe to Shop LC, share with your friends and family, join the special VIP Facebook group because that's where we hang out after hours and it is so much fun. So I am going to be back a little bit later in a few minutes around 10:05 Central Time, and we're going to talk everything gold and silver. We have lots of gorgeous pieces for every day, and also I'll have a TikTok live a little bit later.
Later at 12:30.
At 12:30. So I'm going to be here all day. I'm going to busy girl today, but it is my joy. Again, we are delivering joy to each and every one of you. So I want to make sure you remember, use those live 25 codes. Those are going to get you those special VIP exclusive live 25% discount. So I'll see you in a little bit. And remember, embrace your sparkle as well as today, your Bali legacy. Take care, everyone. See you soon.